It's your girl, Lady Mocha. You know I'm always going to pour you a cup of truth, and I'm always going to break you off a slice of knowledge. Hey, good morning. It is your girl, Lady Mocha. I know you guys haven't seen me in a while. Did you miss me? Well, I've missed all of you guys. I miss all of my subscribers. And just to let you guys know, I stopped uploading for a while because, of course, it was close to Christmas. So you know how it is. You got to prepare for family coming down to visit you. I had to do some last minute shopping and everything. And then not only that, my house was under construction. As you can see, I got a new wall here. My father-in-law, he does carpentry, and he's like rebuilding basically all of the rooms to my house. We're taking down our old ugly panels. Remember, some of you guys was checking me about it a couple of weeks ago when I did my live chat. The old-fashioned panels I had with the damn palm trees, palm tree wallpaper, all that old 1980 look and everything. Well, we are upgrading, so I'm getting all of that stuff redone, and I'm so excited because I've been waiting for a long time to get my house remodeled because, like I said, my house is paid for. So now we can finally take the time to start upgrading and redoing the floors, redoing the tiles, redoing the walls and everything. And then my husband's a roofer, so he has to redo our roof. So I got a big project going on. I had a couple of projects going on the last couple of days. I had so much construction. Dust was everywhere. So my house was a hot ass mess. So I could not upload any videos, and then y'all would have not been able to hear nothing because my father-in-law kept bamming with the hammer. He kept drilling with the saw and drilling with the nail gun, and it was just so much goddamn noise. But it was worth every distraction because again, I'm getting my house remodeled, and to me that's a very important priority because I'm getting older. I'm more looking forward to mostly you know, simple things in life. You know, I'm to the point where I want a cozy home. I want a comfortable kitchen. You know, I want to be able to bring friends over for coffee and tea, and maybe start a damn coffee club or a book club. You know what I'm saying? I'm like a young senior citizen. I promise you guys. I am so damn boring because I'm always by myself. I'm always chilling and whatnot. So you know, I'm just, as you get older, you become wiser, and you realize the stuff that used to be important in your 20s and 30s. As you get close to your 40s, that stuff is not relevant to you anymore. You just want simple things. You want peace. You want a peace of mind. You want to be stable. You want to be comfortable. That's what's more important to you. You know what I'm saying? So again, that's why I haven't uploaded any videos in a while, because my house is under construction, and you know, the holidays, and I, out of respect, I know all of my subscribers, y'all was most likely spending time with y'all family during the holidays as well. So I wanted to give everybody a break, and I just pray that everybody's Christmas went wonderful. And I also pray for all of you who wrote all them bad checks to get all these presents and get all these gifts. I pray that you was able to put that money right back into your account before your bank pulled it for insufficient funds. So I pray all of y'all was able to make that happen, okay? All of y'all who got some loans from the loan company to get some Christmas gifts, okay, just get ready, because at the end of this month, your first payment is going to be due. You would be surprised how far people are willing to go to get broke just to get a few things for the holidays. I'm telling you. Me, on the other hand, I'm glad that I got only one 16-year-old daughter. I ain't got to get all them extra gifts and all of that. My husband does have grandchildren, so we picked up a few toys here and there. But honey, other than that, my Christmas shopping days are over, okay? So I praise the Lord. I've been delivered. I can get away and get 2-3 little gifts between my husband and my daughter and my mom or whatever, and I'm out, okay? So with that being said, I want to thank all of my subscribers for tuning in, dining in with your girl here at Cafe de Paris. And you know I go by the name of Lady Mocha. For those of you who have not viewed any of my channels, I want to welcome you. And on today's menu, the new recipe that I am serving today is called Flex and Fake Love on Facebook, or flexing fake love on social media, honey, because y'all should already know by now. There's so much fakeness. The fakery is contagious, honey, and especially these fake ass couples on Facebook, Twitter, Insta skank, whatever you want to call it. It's a lot of fake couples on Facebook and all these other social medias flexing fake love, honey, okay, because what you see is not always what it is, honey. There's a lot of people out there that are perpetrating a fraud, as my father would say, when it comes to these relationships, honey. Everything is not always good on the home front, and you know your girl Lady Mocha has no problem in exposing these fake love flexing couples, honey, okay, because y'all know how I do. I'm going to always pull y'all a cup of truth and break y'all for the slice of knowledge. So that is today's recipe: flexing fake love on social media, okay? There's a new disease that's starting to become really contagious. This new disease has spread from state to state, from generations to generations, from city to city, from fake book, Twitter, and Insta skank. That disease is called flexing fake love on social media. There are far too many couples that are overly displaying their love for one another on social media, okay? Now, there's a saying that too much of anything isn't good. Too much candy will give you tooth decay. Too much work will deprive you of sleep. Most things are safer if they are done in moderation, okay? Just because a buffet says all you can eat, it doesn't mean stay till dinner, lunch, and breakfast. Get my drift? Okay. So, showing your love to your companion is a privilege that social media has granted to many. However, too many people are abusing the privilege. To make things clear so nobody doesn't misinterpret anything, I'm not saying that there's something wrong with the couple posting photos or special moments on social media. You know, I have done it. You know, I've posted pictures. I don't do it anymore because I don't do Facebook like that. I do Facebook, but I just kind of browse, and every once in a while I'll comment and give somebody a shout out that I ain't spoke to in a long time. And as I told all of you guys, I have Ladies Mocha Cafe de Paris Facebook specifically for my subscribers, okay? So, as I was stating, I used to post pictures of me and my husband. You know, we would go out of town, go to New York. I'd take pictures of some of the tourist attraction areas and take pictures of me and him on vacation. But I did not overdo it. You know, I did not let every person who was following my page know every second of the moment of everything me and my husband was doing together. You know what I'm saying? Because I felt like certain moments are just for me and him. It doesn't need to be exposed and shared with everyone. You feel me? So, like I said, people do it. You know, you're gonna post pictures of you and your man, or you and your woman going places and doing things, or want to post a picture for Valentine's Day or Merry Christmas from the Nixon family. You know, all of that is cool. I think that love is beautiful, and the world can really use a lot of it. I consider it a blessing when you finally find that special man or special woman that God has specifically designed for you. And I think it's really amazing if you have found a companion who you truly love. Y'all really have a strong connection, a beautiful chemistry. I think it's amazing when you finally reach that stage in life and you finally meet someone that is perfect just for you. Not perfect all the way around, but just perfect for you, okay? There's nothing wrong with a couple posting boob pics here and there. Posting a pic with the night out on the town, at your favorite restaurant, attending a family event, family reunion, family wedding, vacation pictures, like trips to London, Paris, things of that nature, taking the kids to a game or a recital. I think it's cute. I think it's nice when you can post like nice little pictures like that, because Of course, social media has made it convenient now. Instead of us calling family saying, yeah, girl, we went out of town, or yeah, we took the kids out their first Christmas play, all you got to do is post it on social media now. So for your family that's out of state or out of town, they have the privilege to be able to see the things that you're doing with your family. And you don't have to call them or always email pictures to them. So I think that's cool that social media has made it like that. Okay, so, however, but some of these couples report more of their business than the Census Bureau. Okay, you have to constantly tell every single detail of your life with one another. You both have to post all of your feelings for one another, all of what y'all do for one another, and most importantly, every little thing of what y'all do, with one another. You know what I'm saying? Do you know what happens when you live in the country and leave your door wide open all day? Basically, you have flies coming all through your house. Anybody who lives in the country, who's ever left their door open, knows that if you leave your door open too long and too many times, you start getting all kind of flies coming in your house and you can't get rid of them. I know for me personally, when I leave my door open, I'm in a wooded area. My house is full of flies, okay? And it's just a nuisance. I can't stand flies. But there are far too many broken and insecure couples that constantly feel the need to feel validated because they are more concerned with their image and less concerned with their reality. Too many couples are more concerned with looking happy than actually being happy. Okay? After conducting an extensive thought process, I was able to analyze why so many couples are overly displaying their fake love on social media. Okay? So, as you know, guys, when I go into my recipes, I go into my topics, I always break down all of the elements as to why things of this nature like in this situation happens. So I'm going to break down why some couples feel the need to overexpose their love to one another, because let's face it, I know I'm not the only one. When y'all go on social media, it's always that one chick that has to constantly talk about her man, has to constantly talk and brag about how fine he looks, how good he is to her, what he bought her this new car from Dan Vaden Honda dealership, and he took her out shopping downtown, the Macy's. I mean, she has to let you know everything her man does for her. And I used to think that it was just a woman problem, but I'm starting to notice these men are just as bad. And I don't know if I can't speak for all you ladies, but a man who runs his mouth too much is a turnoff for me. That's just me. A man who has to constantly run his mouth, like a woman, is just a major turn off for me. I've never cared for men that are more vocal than women. Now this is not to say I have a problem with men who love to talk, but you have some men that are more petty than women. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, bruh, do you need me to ship you a box of man palms or what? Because some of these men could be so overly emotional. And you have some men who go on social media. I've seen it with my own eyes. I've seen one man, he would brag about his wife so much. I'm like, dude, we get it, okay? You love your wife. We love you. We know you love your boo. I'm like, damn, what all did you do to her? You know what I'm saying? Have to be so extra, and exploiting everything y'all do together. You constantly bragging your wife. I love my wife. My wife is so beautiful. My wife is so this. My wife is so that. Ooh, my wife ironed my pants this morning. Oh, my wife made my pancakes this morning. He posted pictures of the pancakes and bacon and sausage that his wife cooked for him this morning. Then he posted she made him a sandwich for lunch. Then she posted what she cooked it for dinner. I mean, like, damn, you know what I'm saying? Some people just be doing it goddamn most. Some people really be doing the most. Some of these couples are so extra, and that is why I'm going to expose these fake couples that are overly flexing their love for each other on Facebook. So I'm going to go to the elements right now as to why a lot of these couples are doing just that, okay? So Reason number one, okay, for why couples feel the need to overexpose their love or fake love for one another on Facebook or social media. Number one, there's so much insecurities. Most couples that lack an extensive amount of trust have the need to convince themselves just as well as others. The reason they do this is because if they can convince to others how real their fake love is, and people are helping them to convince that it is real by saying, oh, you two look so happy together, or oh, that's so sweet. All this validation from those who don't really know how effed up their relationship really is has a way of convincing these insecure couples that they are really good for each other. For example, if someone really tells you you are good at doing hair when you're really terrible, you will really start to believe you're really good at doing hair. Insecure couples constantly need validation from others to feel their love is real. Okay, basically what I'm stating that whenever you have couples on social media that's constantly posting pictures of themselves, okay, the reason they keep doing that is because evidently there's a lot of problems within their household. There's a lot of problems within the home front, and basically neither one of them really have enough trust among just each other to feel secure in a sense to where they can express their love to just one another and still feel that the relationship is strong and still feel that security that relationship is solid. A lot of these couples really don't have that solidity in a relationship, and they really don't trust one another to convince each other of it. So the only way they can really feel like their relationship is real or their relationship is solid, it takes other people appalling them and cheering them on and making them believe that, oh, you guys look so good together. Oh, you guys look so happy together. Wow, y'all been together for 15 years. Y'all been together for 20 years. Y'all look like y'all doing so great. Other words, they cannot they cannot feel whole unless other people are on the outside congratulating them and cheering them up and pumping them on and making them believe they're doing so great with each other. Because I'm like this, if you and your man or you and your woman, y'all really have a strong love for one another, as long as y'all two know it, it does not matter. It does not matter. You don't need an audience. You don't need a round of applause. You don't need none of that. You know what I'm saying? Because both of y'all are secure within yourselves and y'all are secure within your marriage and y'all relationship. But you couples who be fake flexing on Facebook and all these other social media, you both don't feel confident in your relationship. Y'all don't feel confident in your marriage. You know what I'm saying? So you have to keep posting boob pics because you need people to make y'all feel like your relationship is special. And that shouldn't even be. Y'all should be able to make each other feel special without having to do the most like y'all be doing on social media. But we're going to go ahead on to reason number two. Okay, now this reason that I'm getting ready to go into, I know a lot of couples personally who have this issue, and some of y'all out there who may even know it, whether if it's your sister, whether if it's that one chick on your job, whether if it's that one dude you work out in the gym with. This reason number two is definitely one of the reasons that couples really need to fake flex love on Facebook. Okay, they have an unfinished score to settle. This usually refers to an ex-girlfriend, ex-boyfriend, ex-husband, ex-wife. The ex could be someone from the past or someone they know their mate is still potentially or could always connect with. Excuse me. Women do this especially, okay? When someone has been with their man, or really their man chose to deal with someone else. Rather, if that couple was separated and decided to hash things out and move forward, the woman still usually has the most difficult time moving forward. She's never gotten past the woman she felt took her man or invaded her marriage or relationship. When in actuality, the man that was supposed to be faithful was the one that allowed the other woman to invade. Women that are still recovering will post pictures as a way to spite the other woman. That, look at us, I still got my boo. Or look at me and my man. Like she's on that mocha stuff thing. He's mine. You may have had him once, but I had him all the time. Insecure women will continuously post boo pics to spite the other chick or chicks their man was dealing with. You will be surprised how badly these women are still hurting from the damage that was done to them emotionally, but can only conceal their pain by hiding behind the fake flex and love. The bad part is that too many become more consumed with trying to prove a point that they lose track of trying to heal. Anytime a woman has to keep putting up a front and keep shoving her happiness down other people's throat, she is still emotionally grieving. My advice, take down your page and focus on bettering your marriage or your relationship. Now, hold on, because you know Mocha going to go a little more further into that. Okay. All right. Again, all of us, especially women, we all have that one girlfriend who we know has a troubled relationship or a troubled marriage. And women, again, because we're emotional creatures, we don't get past things easily. We just don't. Okay, we could be moving forward in a better position and we still don't get past things that easily. We just don't. You have a lot of women who will go hard at constantly posting pictures of them and their man, basically because they're still trying to prove a point, all right? Because women have the tendency to stalk each other's pages, you know what I'm saying? Because again, like I mentioned to you guys and you ladies before in my video, women are competitive by nature, okay? So we're constantly always sizing ourselves up. We're always constantly comparing ourselves to another woman, especially if it is a woman that our man or our companion has dealt with, okay? And we're constantly measuring ourselves up. We're looking at how she looks. We're looking at how she dresses. We're looking at what she's driving and stuff like that. And, you know, emotionally, it does take a toll on us. You know what I'm saying? Because I tell you guys, women, we are naturally insecure. Even the most secure woman is naturally insecure. We are constantly scrutinizing ourselves on a daily basis. You know what I'm saying? And I don't care if a woman wants to admit it or not. We are our own worst enemy. We criticize ourselves more than anybody, you know what I'm saying? So that's why, you know, it really doesn't matter. You know, I notice a lot of male bloggers out there who are constantly, you know, putting black women down and putting us in a certain type of group and stating that, you know, we insecure, we have low self-esteem, and we're ratchet, we're ghetto. And even in my videos, I speak on certain types of black women who carry themselves in this manner. And the truth of the matter is, what a lot of people are not realizing, they really don't have to come down hard on black women. They really don't have to come down hard on us, because we do it ourselves. We do it constantly, okay? That is the reason why women have to constantly take selfies and constantly be put on this platform and constantly be told they're beautiful and constantly be assured and constantly be complimented, got to receive all these thumbs up and likes to feel validated, because women, we are constantly putting ourselves under the radar, okay? And basically, add an insecure woman, add a man who has cheated on her on top of that. And believe it or not, fellas, that is the reason why the majority of some of these black women are really, really off the chain. You know, a lot of them have been scorned, have been hurt, have been used, have been abused. Not every black woman is acting out because she's just ratchet as hell, or because she's just psychotic. You know what I'm saying? The majority of us, it's hard for us to get love. It's hard for us to get love because just being a black woman, it's hard for us to get love. So when we do get it, and we really feel like, you know, now I ain't talking about the ratchet ones, okay? That's a whole other category. We're talking about real black women, classy black women who carry themselves like queens, okay? When we find someone and we finally connect with them, when we love hard. And when that man steps outside of the relationship, outside of the marriage, it takes an emotional toll on us. If you really want to hurt a woman, the strongest way, the most effective way to hurt a woman is to make her feel like she doesn't have all of what you need from her. You know what I'm saying? If you ever want to really destroy a woman, that's all you have to do. Just dealing with other women already gives her that indication she's not all of what you needed her to be, or all that you expected her to be. You get what I'm saying? So when a woman has been scorned or been cheated on or been hurt, whether if that man stepped out because they was having a moment, or things wasn't going right, or he was going through a bad time, because men, y'all have y'all days when y'all go through just like us women do. You know what I'm saying? For us, it's PMS. For y'all, I don't know what it's called or whatever. But before I digress, basically, when a woman has been cheated on by her man or her husband, which is even more significant because you're married, and she's decided to still remain in that relationship or remain in that marriage because she loves you enough to still see your potential, to still put trust in you, or to still see if there's if the relationship could still be saved, if the marriage can still withstand or succumb. This incident has created a major blow, but if the relationship could still sustain it, and even though she's decided to get back with you, and she's decided, okay, we're going to move forward, we're going to let bygones be bygones. From here on out, we just supposed to be going up. We're not supposed to be going down anymore. From here on out, we're just supposed to be getting better. Let's take this incident as a lesson learned. We're going to move forward. But in actuality, that women do not move forward. And I'm sure the majority of you men know this, which is why when y'all get in an argument, she wants to bring up, oh, well, it can be a simple question like, babe, did you cook tonight or whatever? I came home from work and I see there's no dinner on the stove. Well, why you ain't had that hoe you was messing with cook for you? I mean, every little thing, you know what I'm saying? Women just don't let stuff go. Because again, we just emotional creatures. We don't know how to do it. You know what I'm saying? And it's bad because that's how come a lot of us miss out on relationships, or somebody end up leaving us because they just can't take our mouth. We got too much mouthpiece, you know what I'm saying? And basically, women don't get past it. And that is why she constantly feels the need to keep posting pictures, because she wants to prove to that woman that you have been dealing with, or the woman that she feels like you have allowed into invade your marriage, that you have entertained. She's still bitter about it. You know what I'm saying? So, again, women, we have the tendency, thanks to social media now, once we find out who our husband has been dealing with, not all women do it. If it does not apply, you don't have to reply. But women are nosy by nature. We are curious by nature. So what we do is we stalk each other's damn pages, okay? We got to check this side chick out to see what the hell she had to offer my man that he felt like I couldn't offer. You know what I'm saying? So, of course, we go check out our competition, and the side chick will come stalk the wife page as well. Let's see why is he still married to her? What is it about her where he keeps saying he want to leave, but he never leaves? Women are nosy and curious by nature. Don't let no woman lie to you and tell you, oh, I don't give a damn about who my man been with. It's a bunch of fracking bull, as Michael Basin would say. She's gonna always be curious. She knows way more than what the hell you think she knows. Once a woman find out she's been cheated on, honey, she becomes like a detective for 48 hours, honey. She's looking at, she's digging into where your side chick, where she shops at, where she works at, where she gets her groceries at, where she drops her, what daycare center she drop her kids off at, honey. And it's the same way. Side chicks do the same thing, honey. They be investigating your wives, want to know where your wives work at, want to know what kind of car your wife drives. I'm telling you, That is why you have to be very careful when you step out there, honey, because you're going to open a can of worms, and women, we will act up. We do the most. But again, because I know I'm all over the place, but you have some women who want to prove to the woman who had their man that we are still together, we are happy, we're doing fabulous. So a lot of women who post pictures like that and forcing forcing the love for their man on Facebook is because her man has dealt with another woman out there, okay? And basically she wants that woman and any other women who's thinking about dealing with her man to know that, hey, we are good, we are happy, we're still going out on trips, we're having a good time, we're living it up, we enjoying life. So bitch, take note, screenshot, me and my boo, we are together. And actuality is she's still hurting. She has not healed from the damage that was done to her through her husband's actions. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? And this is not to bash men. You know, I'm not saying all men are cheaters, but this is specifically for men who have cheated. You know what I'm saying? So they'll understand that if your wife or your girl is doing the most and constantly overexposing everything y'all do for each other on Facebook, because that's her way of convincing this other woman that y'all are doing great, and whatever she thought she was doing to destroy or sabotage that relationship, it's not working. Because look at us, every day we doing this, every day we doing that. That is what the majority of women are posting 1,000 pictures of themselves with their man, is because they're trying to prove to some female that her husband or her man has dealt with out there that, look, we are still together. So a lot of the posting comes from insecurities, and it's basically to prove to the other woman, you know what I'm saying, that basically they're still in a good place. Basically, as I was stating before, women can become so consumed with the emotional damage that was done to them in the process of being cheated on. They can become so consumed with the woman, with trying to retaliate and trying to prove a point to the woman, that they lose focus. And basically they lose focus as far as focusing on healing, focusing on, okay, if you decide to be in this relationship and you decide you're going to work things out, you got to focus on you and your mate getting better, building better trust, building better understanding, building better communication skills. That should be your focus, not focusing on proving to this woman that you still got your man, or you got what we would consider today a one up, okay? That she doesn't need to be your focus, okay? Basically, like TD Jakes says, if you're still mad, that's because you still care, okay? You're not going to be mad about something you don't care about. You know what I'm saying? Like, somebody could call me a crackhead. I'm not going to get mad about that because I know I don't smoke crack. You know what I'm saying? We only going to get offended about the truth. So if you're still feeling some type of way, you have to face the fact that she is not the problem. Your problem is with him. Y'all need to continue focusing on your marriage, focus on your relationship, disengage from social media, and focus on what y'all need to work on, you know what I'm saying, to make y'all marriage and y'all relationship better, okay? You can become too consumed with trying to prove a point that you lose track of your marriage, and before you notice, he's slipping back out there on you again, you know what I'm saying? So it's too many women using Facebook as a platform to, basically poke that animosity at the other woman. You know what I'm saying? That shouldn't be your focus. Your focus should be your relationship or your marriage, okay? Now, on the other hand, men feel the need to overly compliment their wives or girlfriends because they have, or either they are doing something inappropriate in a relationship. This is a manipulative strategy. You convince the lady, Let me see what I wrote here, because this is my notes. You can visit later by giving. Okay, this is basically a manipulative strategy for the man to convince his lady, while at the same token, he still has the advantage of doing his dirt. Okay, this is not to imply that men who brag about their lady on social media is up to no good or is up to something, but you can't always look at what people do, but why they are doing it. Okay, so basically, like I said, sometimes you always have to look at things from another angle. While you're thinking this way, it's really a totally different meaning behind it. Basically, I know in some instances, and again, if it does not apply, you don't have to reply, but there's some men who are overly having to prove their love for their wives or for their girlfriends. Basically, a lot of it has to do with they have done a lot of dirt. Basically, they have done caused a lot of emotional damage in a relationship. And in order to convince that woman that they are no longer that man they claim they used to be, that they're this changed man, and I really love you, I want to be with you, he has to constantly keep advertising his love for her. And for most insecure women have to constantly be acknowledged, guys. Okay, especially if this woman you've been with, you cheated on her, it's called, like, you have to billboard her, you have to put it on a freaking billboard, you have to advertise your love for her all of the time. Okay, so a lot of times when these men on social media always bragging about, my wife cooked for me, my wife washed my clothes. I mean, simple stuff that a wife's supposed to do. You know what I'm saying? You don't give somebody props for something they're supposed to do. That's like saying, oh, good job, you bought your kids some groceries, you bought your kids some clothes. Well, damn, you they damn parent, you supposed to. I mean, if that's your wife, you know what I'm saying, you don't have to do all this extraness. You don't got to put all this advertising on Front Street, letting everybody know how wonderful of a wife she is. You know what I'm saying? A lot of you fellas be doing that because you already know your wife is insecure with you based on the things you have done to her. So you feel like the only way you can convince her is by constantly advertising her, bragging about her. No, if you want your old lady, you want your wife, your companion, your chick to believe you really love her, don't show her by her words, show her by your actions. That's more convincing than constantly posting pictures of her because you want to like people use Raid spray to spray roaches off. You want to post pictures of your old lady to spray the other hoes off. You know what I'm saying? Because it's that one stalker chick that you done laid and you want to get rid of her crazy ass. Now you want to keep proving to her, look, I got me a wife, I got me a woman, get the hell away from me. Well, you should have told her that before you snuck in that Motel 6 with her and you met her off Backpage. Oh my goodness, I'm telling you, it's so much manipulative strategy to the game, honey. You know what I'm saying? That's why I tell people, you can never look at what people do, but why they do it. Okay? You know what I'm saying? Anybody, if somebody just comes to your house and decides to, and you and this person ain't never really bonded or really been cool with each other like that, and they decide to just bake you a cake and bring it to you, knowing y'all still got issues, you know what I'm saying, and y'all really don't bubble with each other like that, you can't get all that stuff like, oh my goodness, I mean, they must be not as bad as I thought they were. They decide to come all out this way to bring me some cake, and wow, hell, that cake could have damn bleach in it. You know what I'm saying? You can't always look at what people do, but why they do it. You feel me? So some of you men could be just as extra and just as petty as these females who be fake love flexing on Facebook, because a lot of y'all know y'all got more dirt in your closet than the goddamn dirt in the cemetery. You know what I'm saying? You ain't got to do all that. Make your lady feel secure by checking on her, seeing about her, buying her flowers, doing little nice things for her. You ain't always got to display everything you do in public. You know what I'm saying? You could do it in private. You know what I mean? It don't take all of that there. But you know what I'm saying? If you got an insecure lady, she may feel like that's the only way she can feel validated is by you posting every little thing you do for her, every little thing you feel about her. And if that's the case, then that's sad that y'all in a relationship like that, where you got to constantly display all y'all public affection. You know, that's sad because you're supposed to genuinely be able to love and care and connect with each other behind closed doors without even having to do all that right there. It's just childish, and what you're not realizing is you're inviting the enemy basically into your home. You know what I'm saying? Because you have a lot of miserable ass people out there. You know what I'm saying? And it's not just miserable single people. You got some miserable married people that want other married couples to be just as miserable as them. You have somebody that will try your relationship just cause, you know what I'm saying? So you have to be careful, you know what I'm saying, putting everything out there, you know what I mean? You know, leave some things to the imagination. You got some miserable people that's just waiting and ready to throw that damn grenade, you know what I'm saying, in your relationship and cause problems, you know. This is the fourth reason why you have a lot of couples fake flex of fake love on social media. Some couples have the need to keep posting pictures of themselves and their companions because they want those who don't accept them together to accept them being together. Meaning like in-laws, exes, friends, or whatever that may disapprove of their relationship. Many couples feel the need to have to force their fake love for one another because they are aware that so many are against them. Like one husband that knows his mother can't stand his wife. You know, it's a lot of couples that are together and they know that a lot of people disapprove of their relationship or their marriage. Now keep in mind that when you and that person decide to be together, what matters and what should only matters is how the both of you feel about each other, okay? Regardless of what the outsiders have to say, regardless of how the outsiders feel, because at the end of the day, y'all are the ones that are together. Y'all are the ones who have to deal with each other. You get what I'm saying? So nobody on the outside of that marriage or that relationship should have the power to dictate y'all courtship with one another. However, there are a lot of couples who are constantly overly posting pictures of themselves with their man and their woman because they know a lot of people disapprove of them being together. And people may disapprove for many reasons. I know some instances of some families where a lot of people do not approve a man's wife because they know that wife has whored on him, has been with other men, has disrespected him. He's still so proud of his goddamn hoish ass wife, you know what I'm saying? He's still posting pictures of me and my boo, me this, me and my woman, me and my old lady, and a lot of people looking at him like a damn clown. Because everybody knows that basically she has humiliated him, she has disgraced him, and for whatever reason, you know, he has gained this simp mentality to where, you know, he's going to weather the storm regardless of how other people feel about it. You know what I'm saying? And you know, again, because he knows a lot of people do not approve of his old lady for good reason. You know what I'm saying? He still wants to convince everyone how much he loves this woman, how much he wants to be with this woman. And a lot of them, again, are using social media as a tool to utilize that, to express how much they care for their companion, you know. And that's his way of saying, damn, how y'all feel about my old lady? She's mine. I'm going to be with her regardless. We're happy because, again, you got some petty ass men out there too now. You know what I'm saying? They're not as petty as women, but you got some men that have some estrogen. They don't have no testosterone. You got some men that have some estrogen that can be very petty, like some females out there. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of, you know, that's the reason some people constantly got to keep posting boob pics, and especially women. Women are constantly, like I said, women are naturally insecure. So women are constantly seeking approval, constantly seeking validation. And as a woman, it is very hard when a person you love, everybody disapproves of this guy. Your friends don't like him. God forbid your mama don't like him. Your daddy don't like him. Your brothers don't like him, you know. And especially if they know he hasn't been handling his business, he's been out there cheating, being disrespectful, messing around. Note to men and note to ladies: if you have had a companion, a husband, or wife, baby mama, whatever, and that person has just disgraced you, and your whole family knows about it, you cannot get in your feelings if nobody would not accept your mate. Or people still look at him or her as a goddamn loser. You know what I'm saying? People have witnessed your mate humiliate you, embarrass you, disrespect you. You cannot feel some type of way. Okay, especially if your family loves you and cares about you. You know what I'm saying? If I care about my brother, I care about my sister, and I know their mate is no good, I'm sorry. I'm not going to like them. I'm not going to invite them to my house. I'm not sending you back a plate of food. You're not getting none of my potatoes, my shrimp potato salad. You ain't getting none of my red rice. I don't like your mate like that. I will let you get a plate for you, but I'm not sending you no second plate to take back to your no good ass mate. You know what I'm saying? But again, and I know a lot of people saying, if whatever goes on somebody's house, that's their business. If he want to be with somebody that's no good, if she want to be with somebody that's no good, that's on them. That's easy to say. But if that's somebody you love, if that's your brother, if that's your sister, if that's your cousin, that's your mama, your daddy, and you know they mate disrespecting them, and you love your family, you're not about to just make that person feel welcomed. You know what I'm saying? A lot of y'all know y'all mates are no good, and y'all have the audacity to get mad with your family because your family don't approve of your man who've been beating on you, lying on you, cheating you, not taking care of his kids. Your woman done hoard around while you being a truck driver, or you got a job where you constantly got to leave home, all day, but a few days throughout the month, and she been sneaking all kind of dudes in your house. Your mama done seen it, your daddy done seen it, your brother done seen it, and you got the audacity. You don't want to have nothing to do with your family because of how effed up your mate is. How dare you? How dare you? And you have a lot of companions, a lot of people that's like that. They don't want nothing to do with their family because their family won't accept their old trifling ass mate. You know what I'm saying? And if that's the case, hell, I would not only leave your mate alone, I would stop dealing with you too. You stay with your misery by yourself. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. Okay? But you have a lot of couples again. That's the fourth reason, because they know a lot of people don't approve of their relationship. You know what I'm saying? If y'all have disrespected one another, least y'all can do if y'all are going to still deal with each other, y'all need to don't rub it in people's face who already feeling some type of way. And this ain't to say, well, we're together, so why should I hide my relationship? It's not about hiding your relationship. Okay, there's a difference. Hiding your relationship would mean y'all never out in public together. Y'all never seen together. No, it's called protecting your relationship. Your relationship is still vulnerable. Your relationship is still healing. Why keep displaying y'all happiness when y'all know y'all are still struggling with the behind closed doors? You know what I'm saying? Don't do that, because the enemy will attack your marriage or will attack your relationship because it's still vulnerable. You know what I'm saying? Y'all ain't strong enough yet. Y'all have not really healed yet to be on Front Street letting everybody believe y'all got it together and everything is worked out when y'all know behind closed doors you still got trust issues. The moment he say he going to goddamn Circle K to get a damn Slurpee, he ain't back within 15 minutes. And Circle K is only 10 minutes up the street. You already blowing up his phone. You ain't got to do all that extra fronting, girlfriend. Okay, we know you with your man. You happy with your man. Whatever. Stop focusing on trying to impress everybody and focus on getting your relationship together. Same thing with your men. If you don't hold on your wife, you hold on your own lady. Okay. Be genuine behind closed doors as well as you trying to pretend to be genuine up front. Okay, it is what it is. These are the solutions for those couples who are doing that. You may be that couple, but you may be a person that's doing this, but you're too embarrassed or you're too ashamed to say it. Or you may know a couple who is doing it, okay? Whatever reason, these are some solutions, because if I'm going to get on you and call you out, I'm going to also help you out, okay? So let's go to the solutions, okay? Be more concerned with rebuilding your trust than your image. Yes, it's very imperative that while you're on here posting how wonderful y'all are doing and how happy y'all are, what you need to be focusing on is rebuilding your trust, rebuilding communication. That should be your focus, okay? Be more concerned with your relationship being healthy than you are with preserving your image, okay? That's number one. Two, if you really love each other, people would know it by the spirit you carry, not the image you portray. You would know a couple that's genuinely happy and who genuinely have overcome their obstacles, because you can just tell by the aura, by the spirit they carry. You know what I'm saying? It's just that spiritual connection you see between the both of them. For you other couples who swear y'all got everybody convinced because you posted 1,000 damn pictures of you and him and you and your wife together, y'all are not convincing anybody anything. And anything, y'all are making yourselves even more of a target. People are talking about y'all even more. People are laughing at y'all even more. Y'all are a damn joke. Y'all are not convincing anybody of anything. Y'all ain't even convincing y'all damn self, to be honest. So if y'all are genuinely happy, believe me, people will know it. People will see it. You don't have to do all of what you're doing. You don't have to overexpose your love for one another on social media. When you try too hard, your insecurities stand out even further. You know what I'm saying? You know, it's like a girl in a club. You know, and you know how everybody's in the club, nightclub, on the dance floor, dancing and getting their groove on, having a good time, and you know, you know, your song comes on and everybody really starts to twerking and everything, and it's that one chick who has to do the most. She has to get on the floor, twerk doggy style. I mean, she got to really put on a show because she really wants attention so bad. You know what I'm saying? She can't just get on the floor and dance like a lady like everybody else. She got to do all this extra stuff. You know why? Because she's insecure. You know what I'm saying? And she don't feel like she naturally has what it takes to just naturally get attention brought to her. She has to do the most to get attention to come to her. That's the same thing with you couples who be on here overly posting your Facebook pictures. Y'all are not, y'all are just making y'all insecurities for one another stand out even more. If y'all are really happy together, you don't have to do all of that. You just don't. Next, the people you think you're impressing know the real deal. It's always people who really know the true story, okay? While y'all think y'all are around here convincing and making everybody believe and manipulating everybody and think y'all are happy, people know more than what the hell you think they know, you know what I'm saying? Because people talk. People put other people on, you know what I'm saying? You're not fooling people like you think. It's always somebody who knows the real deal as to what's really going on in your household. So don't think for a second that you're fooling people because the people not walking up to you and calling you out like, girl, now why you sitting up there posting that man bought you that car when you know that's a rental car? You know what I'm saying? We seen you at Enterprise Car Rentals. People are not going to tell you. Instead, people are just going to be sitting back and laughing at you and you don't even know it. You know what I'm saying? And next, people respect your relationship when you're humble. You know, I think there's nothing wrong with couples going through. I have gone through some very hard trials and tribulations in my relationship, but I think in my marriage. But when people see you guys have overcome those obstacles and see y'all are growing, see y'all love for one another, it has elevated to a more spiritual level. People will really respect y'all struggle. People won't even look at y'all situation. People will look at how y'all overcame y'all situations. You get what I'm saying? That's the difference. Only if you're humble. You know what I mean? But for you couples that's extra and got to do the most, people is not respecting y'all relationship. People is laughing at y'all, talking about y'all like, girl, every day she posting something about what this man doing for her and blah, blah, blah. I mean, people is not convinced. You're not convincing anymore. You're not. Lastly, these last 2 points. The only person that you and your partner should be validating is one another. Okay? That is the main important thing. Y'all should be making each other feel secure, making each other feel happy. Y'all should validate one another. And you ain't got to always validate one another on Facebook. You should have to go on Facebook and tell your wife she's beautiful or she's the best thing that ever happened to you. You should be able to go on when she wakes up in the morning, make her breakfast in bed, let her know you're beautiful. I was thinking about you this morning. I want to bring you a cup of coffee. It's the little things, okay? Same thing. You women. You really love your husband. You appreciate what he does for you. You don't have to always put it on Facebook because you want to run other woman off or whatever, you know, you can let him know he's special with just you and him. You know, bring him some lunch on his job. Get up and make him some coffee in the morning before he goes out and face a cold world. It's the little things that makes a difference, you know. And this is the most important. Make God more important than your image. I cannot stress this enough. Put God first in your marriage. Put God first in your relationship, because believe me when I say y'all are going to have trials. Y'all going to have tribulations. It's a reason the vows were written, for better or for worse, because you're going to experience both of those things. You're going to experience the better and you're going to experience the worst. That's a promise, you know what I'm saying? But as long as you have God guiding your relationship, he can help y'all weather the storms. He can give y'all the grace to go through it. This is not to say that praying and serving God will make you exempt from problems, will make you exempt from issues. But what it means is God will give y'all the grace to sustain and to move forward. He will give y'all the grace to endure whatever impact your relationship or your marriage has to go through. He can fix it, you know what I'm saying? But you have to allow God to guide your relationship. That's the only person you should be allowing to help you validate your relationship, not man. Because one thing about men, and when I say man, I mean human beings, okay, man and women. When it comes to man, people will praise you today, but do one thing wrong and people will dismiss you and will write you out the book like you never even existed, okay? So be careful trying to impress man. Be careful seeking approval from others, you know what I'm saying? Because people change like the weather, y'all. They're happy for you today, and then the next day you don't mean a damn thing to them, okay? So with that being said, it is your girl, Lady Mocha. And again, the name of today's topic was, flexing fake love for social media. There's too many couples out there doing the most. Y'all posting all these pictures because you still mad about your ex. You still mad that your mom and your dad don't like your man, don't like your woman. And you feel like you still got a score to settle. You know what I'm saying? When the actuality is, y'all both are still insecure as hell. Because it shouldn't even take all of that. You feel me? But on that note, I thank you guys for stopping in and tuning in with me at Cafe de Paris. I thank you guys for sharing, subscribing, and please, before we end this video right now, I need y'all to hit that thumb up. Please thumb me up, share it, subscribe it. I really appreciate it. And in other news too, I need to tell you guys, I know that the commercials are very aggravating because we're in a very impatient world. We don't like to do commercials, but if y'all can, try not to skip through the commercials, because that is how I get my little proceeds and stuff. So for those who can't send me donations, if you at least let the commercials play all the way through, guess what? I get some proceeds for that. So guess what? You paying me without even paying me. You feel me? And I want to thank all of you who have been donating. I really appreciate you guys. Thank y'all and you ladies so much for supporting me. And remember, I am working on my book, The Broken Woman's Disease, Dick and Attention. I am still working on that book. I should be doing that project very soon. So as soon as I am finished, I will let all of you guys know. I'll even post it on Facebook. So whenever you're ready to order that book, you'll be the first to get the copies as soon as I have those books ready. Okay? So thank you guys again. Hope you enjoyed your Christmas. For those of you who didn't get any gift, don't complain. If God woke you up with both of your eyes and you can still breathe, you can hear, see, smell, and think, you already have your gift. It's been a wonderful holiday. I didn't get all the materialistic things I wanted, but I thank God that I still have my family. I still have my health. So remember, it is your girl, Lady Mocha, and y'all have just tuned in with me at Cafe de Paris, where I'm going to always pour you a cup of truth, and I'm going to always break you off a slice of knowledge. Love you guys, and I will see you again soon. Take care. Bye.